Welcome to the DJD Show, coming to you live. On with the show. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have many fine things today. Let's get to them, shall we? Alrighty then. And hopefully my fun guests will be not drunk off their asses or whatever, storm-ridden, etc., and get their butts here. I'm looking at the fun people that are on normally today. Proper Jeremy, Frank, and the Shorthand. We did talk, Glenn. Hello, Mr. Peabody. I'm sure they'll be soon enough adorables on the road, so yeah. I'll throw the link out for everybody to get in a second. Ah, yes. Well, they're already in, yeah. I hear you. Yeah, at least you shut up.
Well, I told Adam, and at the moment, I think he's renting on the car, but
yeah, I know.
I told him.
I guess I gotta be upset over her.
Well, I can tell him, it's like, hang on. I'm an hour early. It's like, I was expecting to go, I was expecting to go out
No, you're on time.
hang on.
Yeah, you're on time. Let me turn the thing down. But by the way, we're live. We're live already. Just gonna mention it, Mr. Peabody. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and all the fun people.
No worries.
So yeah. So some people thought the show was an hour from now. No, it was. I'm actually late a little bit. Well, at least where I'd like to ideally get it, but I got it done started by 11:30, so everything's cool. All right, on to the news. I mean, on to the fun. There's Twitter. Ah, yes, and pray tell, all that stuff we were talking about. We are Starfleet. Why did I get really involved and upset by things? Well, I'm going to show you now. Alright, 1 second. Let me see. And there we go. That would be exactly freaking why. Let me see. What does it say? Well, this certain person here up top. Let's say, his name starts with a J. Says, enough is enough. And he's hashtag Doomcock and hashtag RandomNK. Okay, Doom A, also known as Doom Penis, and Mecha Trollface are sending their little trolls over to the CBS All Access YouTube channel to dislike and spam the comments with hate. This has got to end. They're toxic idiots who get off on it. Hashtag we are Starfleet, hashtag Star Trek. Then a person replies to him, and also his name with a J and the last name B. I'm about to mute you in a second. This is important.
I think
Peabody, be quiet.
Something's happening. We've lost all sound.
Oh no.
No, sound should be fine. I'm coming through fine, dude. I don't know. It's up with you guys.
Well, I don't know.
My audio's coming out fine, dude. Let me check it, but. If we hear it here fine, it should be going out fine.
Okay.
Yeah. You can hear me, right?
I can hear you, yeah.
Yes, then everyone else can hear me too.
Nice. Yeah. Elric Hyuga said it sounds good. So.
Okay, yeah, exactly. Hey, what's up, Crystal? Crystal, right?
Hey.
Yeah. Cool.
I have like 2 different Discords, so it shows
all right, cool.
up.
So yeah, that's badass. All right, cool. I get to do the interview too while I'm at it, if you want.
Do the interview.
All right. So let me get this part done, and we'll do the interview while I'm half awake. All right, cool. I'll be
Yeah,
professional.
same. I'm on a West Coast time, so it's
Yeah,
still early.
it'll work out. It'll work out somehow. All right, so we need to get. All right, there we go. All right, so the second part of I'll just do the whole thing over again. All right, so yes, the fun people why I got involved finally. James says enough is enough. Hashtag Doomcock and hashtag Random McGhee. AK Doom Penis and Mecha Trollface are sending their little trolls over to the CBS All Access YouTube channel to dislike and spam the comments with hate. This has got to end. They are toxic idiots who get off on it. We are Starfleet, hashtag Star Trek, says Jay. Then JB says to that as a reply underneath, replying to Jay, we need to get every one of their YouTube and Facebook channels reported. They cannot stand season 2 is doing better. And then exclamation mark, exclamation mark. So yeah, when you do that on Twitter openly, people might go and think, hey, I don't like that. That's not very nice. Would you like it to happen to you? Exactly. No, you wouldn't. And you wouldn't like if other people then all of a sudden, which is what I did, a few others that got involved and went, hey, that's not nice. We're going to put a big spotlight on you. And we are Starfleet. And let's go see how they're doing this fine morning. Ah, the fun bunch of We're Starfleet. You see that reeing? Yes, they have been reeing all the time since that happened, because it's a fun group of us have gotten involved and putting a big Starfleet, signal on their asses. Yeah. And today our special guest so far is Crystal McGhee and Mr. Peabody. If you guys want to say something, go to town.
Hey guys.
Wow,
it's early. Yeah.
It sounds like someone's putting the warp drive on those guys.
Yeah, they are.
It's like they're being assholes, and now they're getting called out on it, and that's it. They're done.
Yeah,
But,
they definitely don't like it.
Surprised though, because this Star Trek Discovery's like a garbage. Like it would not last a day if this was week to week on CBS. It'd be done. There's no way.
I know, but CBS keeps on going on and on and on.
Well,
yes, it
because
does.
It's behind a paywall, though.
Yeah.
If it wasn't behind the paywall, how would they make money?
I don't know, but it's like I don't watch Star Discovery. I've never watched it. But I don't have access to it either. If I wanted to watch it, I'd actually have to illegally download it.
Oh my disclaimer!
Yeah, I use my friend's password.
Why would I do that? Why would I do that? Because I've got no interest in it whatsoever. So
exactly, they're even
Use
giving away the
somebody's
first episode
password,
for free
Mr.
this season. Oh, sorry, go.
I was just saying, use somebody's password like I did.
no,
You can find somebody who has it.
Well, no. Well, Adam tried to give me his password, but it will not work because it's regional. I'm in Australia, so it does not work.
Okay, well, yeah, that's kind of a situation.
There's a situation.
Yeah, that's
I'm
kind
on
of
the
a problem.
Down. Yeah, because we don't really exist.
Oh.
Aw, poor Australians, you figments of people's imagination. Sure, imagination. Yeah, that's a Disney song. Sure.
Flat Earth stuff, though. The flat Earth.
Yeah, it's a flat Earth thing. Yeah, we're on the bottom side of the saucer, so yeah, we don't exist.
Oh no.
Yeah,
How
don't
are
exist.
you talking to us?
Magic. It's magic. Magic of Discord.
As I said to Adam, it's like we all wear those propeller caps because we have to keep them spinning to keep us stuck to the bottom. Otherwise, we just fall off. Yeah.
Oh, it's horrible.
You know what's not horrible? Crystal McGhee's Indiegogo. And we're going to go check that out right now.
Perfect segue.
All right. Let's see if me just
way,
searching
DJ,
for
like,
it lets me
feel free to
find
use
it.
Peanut song.
Or do
You
I
can.
have to go to
I know you-
Indicron to find it?
I know
Let's see.
I
Google
know you
search for
wouldn't want to use it. But the fact is, I wrote it, so there's no copyright strike on it.
Okay, no, that is not. All right, the good night. There
It'd
we
be-
go. Hey, it's
it'd be
actually, at
interesting
least
if-
on the first page. So that's good.
Well, it would be funny if you actually used it and someone gave you a copyright strike on it, because then I can turn around and say, "Excuse me, but I wrote that fucking shit. So how can you copyright it?" So I can copyright their copyright. So yeah, I've got you. I got you back there, buddy.
I think one of you guys have an echo or something.
I think it's
Probably
Peabody.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably me. Because
Okay.
I don't use headphones, so sorry. Hang on.
Oh, no worries. I was just curious.
While that's loading, let me have the look at the chat at what everyone's saying. All right.
If it gets really bad, let me know. I'll switch to headphones, but I just don't like doing it.
All right. Tom saying Discord sucks. Sound is good from Elric. Unbearable Lightness of Being says, "Hail McGhee." Elric says, "Yep, 8:25 a.m. for me." Oh God. Tom says, "I was there." Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. James blocked me. Yeah, definitely Midnight Edge knows what's going on here after dark.
So
He's
is
got a
this
fine
the
little channel.
James
Go
guy?
check him out. Huh? Go.
Like, is this James guy an actor on the series?
No, he's not. He's just a very
Or is
happy
he just
fan.
like
He
a
loves that series so
troll?
much.
Okay.
That's
Wow,
all it is. That is literally all it is. It's a group of people that are upset with us and upset with anyone that's a Star Trek fan that doesn't quite meet their system requirements. We
Wow.
don't quite meet their criteria.
I thought maybe
So
he was
yeah,
an actor or an extra. That's kind of
yeah,
okay.
because he's very intense about it. Well, you
Oh.
saw what it was stated there in that tweet, unless he's
Yeah.
deleted it. So wow.
Probably. I
Doom
wouldn't be
penis. I mean, dang, and mecha troll face. Oh no. Oh, that's just horrifying insults.
Well,
What is this?
I
High
sort of get up.
school? No worse. That's some junior high insults right there.
I, I get upset when I don't get all my socks back from the washing machine. You know, because the washing machine steals them. You know, that's what I get upset about.
Yeah, you gotta love it. Alrighty, so then is it STD on Netflix in Australia? Well, yes, that's possible.
No, we've
Well,
got
actually,
Netflix, and we've
STD is
got
everywhere.
Stan as well, which is a different streaming service. I don't know if you guys got Stan, but there's a lot of Disney content on Stan. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's interesting. That sounds like Stars here. We got a lot of Disney crap on Stars because they didn't deal with them, and so did
Yeah, no,
Netflix.
I'm sure it's very similar to something you've got over there, but it's like there's a lot of Disney content on there. They're advertising The Last Jedi and blah 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 blah. Solo, everything on Stan. Yeah, the streaming services are regional, so yeah, you can't just give someone your password from across, especially if you're upside down. And there you go.
Pretty much. And there you go, and good stuff. The Good Night Nightmare Realm, #1 by Hey, Look at That, Crystal McGhee. A trail of blood,
Hey.
tragedy, and misfortune following an immortal knight, hell-bent on saving his master. All right, and we have the fine author with us here, Crystal McGhee.
Hey.
And artist,
What's up?
possibly. No, yeah, you just press a button, they hear you just fine,
Still
hopefully.
early, yeah.
Yeah, I know. Don't worry about it. If you were doing the morning radio shows, this is nice practice
Yeah.
for it. So it's pretty much this.
Yeah,
All right,
like I
so
don't know, like usually I'm awake earlier, but it depends on if I do an all-nighter or not, which I did 2 nights in a row.
oh my.
And then it's like early, so I'm like running on it. 1 cup of coffee so far. This is like my second, so we'll get there.
All right,
We'll
cool.
get there, yeah.
Like I said. All right, so here we go. The Good Night, the Nightmare Realm #1 of 12. 12 issues run is how she's going to do it.
Yep.
It's the first project from Mystical Comics, a new upstart publisher with a shared universe. And as you can see, there's many fine the variations you can purchase in the digital version. Signed cover A for $15. For $25 is the one I'm going to probably
Shipping
get.
is included in the price for US.
Oh, cool. And then $25 cover A and B. Cover A and B and a T-shirt. I mean, 2 of them each, right? 2 of those. T-shirt for $50. and the grand big boy, the ninth tier level, 4 signed cover A, 4 signed cover B, 2 t-shirts. Yeah, I need some
Kind of
coffee
like
too.
the family pack. Yeah.
The family pack, yes. The everyone goes home happy pack. Yay!
Yeah.
Yeah.
See?
Everyone should buy that
But
$100 one. That's the bestest one to buy.
fabulous.
Probably a
I
good
know.
idea.
But the all 12 issues have actually been written,
Oh,
so
that's
it's
cool.
pretty
Yeah,
awesome.
that's very
I
nice.
can't wait for people to see where it's going.
Yes,
I have to
indeed.
ask. I have to ask a question. It's like,
Yeah,
is the
go
Trippy
ahead.
Kid? Is that proper? Is that you proper?
What do you mean, like
I
on
know.
a Discord? Well, this is my
Yeah.
second account. My main one is it's McGhee. Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
the accent is the same. The way you phrase things is the same. It sounds like proper.
It's not proper. It's California,
It's
man.
not
California
proper.
dreaming
I'm
on
just
a winter's day. That's
Yeah,
what
no
it is.
worries. No worries.
I'm just asking because the way they phrase it and everything.
No,
it's the
no,
same
it's
wording.
not. It's not. It ain't
Oh.
proper. That would be
Very
impressive.
well
I
could
can
be,
tell
I
the
don't know.
difference in the voice. Definitely not proper, Jeremy. Even if he was doing wacky voices.
Oh no, yeah, I can't do any wacky
I'm
voices.
sure Twitter will have fun with that. Hey, a war campaign. I'm also
I
blaming
don't mean
war
to insult. I
campaign.
was just asking. That's all.
No worries.
As
Yeah.
Peabody
So-
sees things differently, you got to teach him things. Teach the Australians.
Yeah, you got to teach the Aussie. Teach the Aussie. Yeah.
Oh God.
Because I don't know shit.
Elric Cayuga says
I
it's
don't
the teddy
understand half the
bear
shit
from the
that happens over
fabric
there.
softener.
Oh God.
Oh, geez.
Oh
Yeah.
God. Well, I didn't want to say that
sorry, but-
because those
sorry,
dingbats
but
might
the
say
more-
something, but it looks a little bit like it, but you can think of it that way. Then again, all teddy bears look similar, so I mean they've got a basic way they
But I
look.
mean, like, he's to answer the question, but like he's trying to save his master, so he might be a little agitated. People strolling up, in your house. Yeah,
Yes.
I'm sure that'd get anyone.
Yes, he might. Well, you can see the facial expressions. He might not be so happy, so he's protecting his master like the loyal teddy bear he is.
Yeah, and like the elevator pitch for this is Sir Alexander, an Arthurian knight trapped in the body of a teddy bear, imbued with the power of Merlin, has to protect a boy named Jack from the evil Queen Belladonna. Yeah.
No, that's cool.
So
That
Sir
is cool.
Alexander is the teddy bear, and this six-armed lady is Queen Belladonna, and Jack's the kid that you see there.
Oh, okay. Oh, that is badass. Like I said,
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna get it. Hey, what's up, new person?
Hey,
Let me see who it is real quick. Okay, hey, it's Ron Navy. So expect many airplanes incoming. We got incoming.
Hey, Ron, how you going? Great
Hey,
to see you, buddy.
sorry. I had to get that dang peanut paste, salty peanut paste off my mouth.
Of course, he's eating peanut butter and jelly in the day because he's a child. This man is a 40-some-year-old child or 50-year-old. Oh God.
No, that's because I slapped him with the peanut song. Yeah.
Oh, you didn't see his peanut song, DJ?
No, I didn't, but I'll look at
That-
it later. Oh God.
That was the reference to Peabody's peanut song.
Oh, you gotta love it.
He likes to see it. He likes the salted peanut butter taste.
Let me throw the link out again.
the better question is where he likes to put the peanut butter paste.
No,
Oh, God.
The story behind the song is at the time I had a friend that was doing a childcare course, and
Yep.
she needed a child's song. So I wrote a child's song for her, and she presented it to everybody, and it was called the Peanut Song, and that's where that came from. But just as a joke, I played just part of the song and put it on the internet. But yeah, it's the Peanut Song.
Nice.
Well, Peabody, you'd know that I'm watching your channel and supporting it.
No, you do great. You do. I thank you very much because it's like you're one of the few people that do. It's like there's only a few people that watch my shit.
I even shared it. I twitted it out, so
You always got to twit that out. Yeah.
more
I
people
don't
can
even
enjoy.
Always got to twit it out. Oh, God.
Ah,
Fun times had by all. And back to the fun on the Twitter. The twatter. Sure. Alrighty then. So there we go. We got the magical bear, and we'll be coming back to this. Pretty much alternating between here and the Twitter. Okay, cool. Alright. We'll be back to the bear in a second, just finishing off the Twitter news. Alright, so we've got that. Rachel Maddow says the federal government discloses it shipped radioactive plutonium to Nevada without the state's knowledge or consent, and despite the state's vehement opposition to the idea. So Nevada, and I tweeted that out to a few people so they know the space aliens have been told about this, and they're not very happy to have plutonium shoved in naughty places while they're having their fun in Area 51. How dare the government do such naughty things, even though the ancient aliens people said it for freaking years. Okay, thoughts on that? Sure.
I'm a little bit upset that they're quite willing to accept aliens, but they don't accept Australians.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, they don't exist. They don't exist. They're on the upside down. We don't exist. But you're quite willing to accept aliens. I'm upset. I'm taking this to the council.
You gotta love it. Those poor ancient aliens, they're always getting things shoved into places. Oh, no, wait, they're always shoving it into people. Yeah, that's right, the tentacles.
They're the ones doling it out, yeah.
Those naughty space aliens. Yes, indeed. That's what we got NASA for, and obviously the fun people, all caps comics, like Ethan Van Sciver. I'm sure he's going to investigate this terrible, evil article, and obviously if that isn't enough, we'll have people having more fun with other investigative things, like Tug, that umbrella guy. I'm sure he'll be like, hey, this is wrong. You shouldn't be sticking plutonium into places where people don't want it. That's naughty. Oh my! You know what else is naughty? Not really, but Marilyn Monroe. Fun times had by all back when with John Huston's The Misfits. That was fun stuff a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Or the place controlled by fun Star Trek Klingons. That was also fun wherever that may have occurred. The wackiness of Fandom Friday, where we talk about all the fandoms, Marvel, Disney, all that good stuff. And yes, I'm doing it for SEO reasons, because YouTube. If you thought I wasn't going to make fun of that fun little schnickerdoodle known as YouTube, yeah, I'm going to make fun of you as always. I'm in shock and awe. Notifications and... Wait, the UI's working, and it's a miracle. I might have got all three up and running today. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Yeah.
It's Gomer Pyle again. Yep.
Yeah, yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Surprise! The thing is, like, half of your audience is not going to know who the hell Gomer Pyle is.
They do now.
Half? No, it's going to be more than half. Thank you, my army of, 9-year-olds, 12-year-olds, 15, whatever the age may be. Thank you, Generation Z. I'm corrupting it, apparently.
Holy!
Speaking of corruptors of generations, Cecil, also known as Diversity and Cecil on the Twitter, also known as Dixon Comics. Sure, I could have a beer in 6 hours and 20 minutes, he says to Ethan Van Sciver, who says, truly love my fans, you're the best. I am at Chucky's, what the hell is it? Oh, at Chickies and Pete's through, though, crab fries. Oh my, yeah, I'm blind as a bat, ladies and gentlemen. God.
I thought he was on a diet.
Well, that diet went out the window yesterday, and especially if Cecil came over to drink lots of alcohol with him. Oh, my. Yes, and Shatner saying fun stuff.
Ethan would have looked at Cecil and thought,
Now we've got incoming,
There's-
ladies and gentlemen.
there's-
Obviously, we should have the music
There's Ross
accompaniment.
incoming, yeah.
We're playing.
You gotta love those planes.
Trains, planes, and automobiles.
Well, at least we know it's you.
yes, yes, it's not the jets coming over to attack us while we're fighting the space aliens in Nevada.
I was starting to wonder. It's like, hang on, there's no planes. It's like, there we go. That's wrong.
Indeed. That's another fun little channel. Barry Vidal, so you go check her out. Yes, check out Raw Navy and Frank and the Shawhead Wiener Dog Clan, 2 fine channels on the YouTube. Yes, yes. Fun times had by all. And you might have,
Hey,
you know,
DJ.
a wiener over Frank and the Wiener Dogs Clan. Or a dog, sure. Yeah, go, man.
Hey, did you happen to cover the story of Elon Musk story already, or not yet?
Elon Musk? I don't know.
Yeah.
I've been covering the memes about and jokes about him. If it was for today, no, I don't think I've touched it yet, but I'll touch it in a second. As it should be on the deadline thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll
it is.
check
It's
it out.
on the. I printed out the article.
All right, cool. I'll go check it out now. All right, in other
Hang on.
news, old vampire movie which I liked, The Hunger, yes, with David Bowie and Catherine
Everyone
Deneuve
needs
and
to
Susan
watch it.
Sarandon.
Watch
Good
it
film.
now. Yeah. The only good movie was Susan Sarandon.
But she won an Oscar for something. We make
Well,
fun of that
actually,
film often,
It
though.
was okay.
I'm looking at the chat and wondering, Johnny Five has done. What have you done? I've done it.
Your
I've done it.
mom.
What did he do? I don't understand.
Oh, wow. Did you break RBCC? Is it the picture of Bridget Bardot? It's a Bridget.
Change the course.
Bridget Bardot. I'm sorry, Johnny Five. ACV destroyed. ACV destroyed. Well, Bridget Bardot had that effect on many people back in the day, and still to this day, because she's quite the voluptuous woman. And no, she's not voluptuous Jeremy, and voluptuous Jeremy is not Bridget Bardot. So yeah.
No, everybody knows that Mandy Moore is the best.
It's Mr. Peabody saying that. So if you think of him as a stalker, Mandy Moore, you know to take it up with Mr. Peabody. Disclaimer for the rest of us. I'm joking. I'm joking. And other news, Jump Force from One Angry Gamer. Pretty much, Jump Force features clothes destruction, even for the lovely ladies. Oh my! So you know what that
Well,
means
I
when that
mean-
gets on the PlayStation 4, let alone the YouTube. I'm going to have to be careful in playing the game. I'm going to
But
probably
I
age
mean,
restricted. We'll find
Why
out.
would that be an issue, though?
Hey, well, typically when it's clothes destruction, it might get all the way to nudity. So at least that's what it's
But I
known
mean,
for.
aren't they doing it with the dudes, though, too?
Well, yeah, if you want to
So,
be
like,
fair, that's true. But you know, YouTube.
So what is
Let alone
that?
other places, that's not allowed anymore. You can't have brief nudity in a PG-13
Well,
product.
Didn't Soul Calibur, like, they used to do stuff like that, or was that
No, I'm
like
sure they're still doing it.
mode?
I'm sure it's in there in Soul
Okay.
Calibur 6. I'd be shocked if it's not.
Because I haven't played it since, like, what was it, like GameCube or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's been a while.
Another fun game in
I'm out of the
development.
loop.
Alice Asylum, let me see, Patreon is being used to fund the pre-production. Alright, cool. So One Angry Gamer reporting that. You can go check out the links in the description after the show's over. Meantime, be on YouTube, and even after, make sure to go click on Erotic Channel or Mike Angerhauser. I'm sure maybe they'll be broadcasting after I'm done. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, it looks like Blame War Campaign World Meme. And look at that. There's a naughty bad man, and he's holding the world. And apparently, wait for. Okay, he might be taking all these back holes in this particular country. Apparently, I'm being told by the Tweety birds in some Twitter location, and the tweets are coming at me fast, furious. There you go. Look at that. Oh my! And of course, always. Blame War Campaign, right there. Blame War Campaign, and the colors, certain town in Spain, como está café cubano, all that fun stuff. It might enjoy that color combo. Ah, yes, maybe they're called Barcelona. Yes, that soccer team. Fun little soccer team. Madrid's also a fun soccer team. And oh, terrible things apparently are happening in California, between California and Arizona. All hell be breaking loose. Apparently they got together, all the states. Oh no, here comes California. A civilized discussion between the states. Oh no, here comes California. And then all hell breaks loose. Then they're upset because it says it's ma'am. I'm going to have to zoom in and see what the hell's going on here to get the full story, ladies and gentlemen. Breaking news. It's a joke. No one take it serious. News, satire, parody show. Oh God, this is some tiny type. Okay. I wonder if I can get away with this. One person says, "Gay lives matter. Let the syringes." I can't even tell what that is. That San Francisco? I can't tell. And then and another person says, "Communism is a solution, and they're beating the living crap out of each other with big flags." Okay, cool. This is a comic I'm basically describing, ladies and gentlemen. So don't get all pissy and send me not nasty letters, but I'm sure that's going to happen anyway. Because internet. And speaking of internet, oh my, that umbrella guy talking about it yesterday. Yes, indeed, they fucked with Captain America yet the fuck again, because why the fuck not? Remember when we heard that Captain America would be done correctly this time around, and that personal politics wouldn't impede character comic? Well, there you go. How can I claim to serve my country?
Surprised.
Yeah, surprise, surprise, surprise. They're screwing Captain America in places you don't want to screw Captain America in.
Yeah, literally.
Oh, God. Wow, that looks like they're going to be very rough with him in a second. Oh, God. How can I claim to serve my country when I constantly oppose it? Asked the patriotic superhero. Captain America quits in protest in new Marvel comic. Sons of bitches! This is why I directed this. Joe Quesada, and I know anyone that might be in charge of things at Marvel. Because what the fuck? Yes, foul language. PG-13, ladies and gentlemen. PG-13. What the serious fuck, Marvel? Can you stop fucking with our goddamn superheroes and making them bitches or making them, you know, renounce their country in effect? Or whatever the fuck you're doing there. Ah, shit. And yes, the planes are coming. They're very upset that they've done this to poor Captain America. We're getting backup for Captain America because apparently Captain America is now a bitch.
How do you know that Captain America is not flying that plane?
Well, yeah, that's true. He might be coming for my soul. He's like, how dare you make fun of my God Kings at Marvel? Like Gail fucking Simone, Joe Quesada, and all the other fun bunch that love crapping on fans. Oh my, oh my. Gotta love it.
We can actually ask Ron, how many F-15 pilots?
Hey, what's up, Ray Kitty?
How many? What? F-16?
F-15 pilots are female. I'm guessing none.
Yeah, I don't think
I'd
so.
say
They
zero
fly the
as
16.
Yeah, not
Because
many.
when you talk about Captain Marvel, they show her flying an F-15, and there are no.
Well, and her friend. It's not just her.
Yeah.
She's a female pilot. Her friend's a female pilot. I mean, in the 80s, two of them.
Now there are female fighter
I'm not
pilots.
being sexist, but there's
there are
physical.
Many though.
There are female fighter pilots.
There are, but there's physical stresses to go on the body that a male can cope with better. I mean, I'm not being sexist, but
It's
basically
the
a female cannot handle what the stresses are for an F-15 pilot.
I never heard of that. I figured if a female can push a damn baby or two out and go through that pain, she can handle a freaking
No,
fighter pilot.
It's got to do with the muscular structure and pumping the blood back to the brain. It's got nothing to do with how much pain. I mean, females can take a lot more pain than a male can. I can tell you that straight up. But
yeah,
as far as actually physical pumping the blood back to the brain, that's more of a male thing. And it's not much of a difference. But the fact is, you will not get an F-15 pilot that is a female.
And I mean, I was in the Air Force for a little bit, and I definitely agree with what you're saying. I probably met like only one or two on my base, and one was retiring.
Well, well,
But
they showed it. They showed it pretty well in that other Terminator movie where she was flying an A-10, right? That makes perfect sense because a female will be perfect in an A-10, but not in an F-15.
Right.
Yeah, I'd agree.
And it's just to do with the musculature, and also the suits that they've got to wear. The suits they've got to wear has got to help the body to pump the blood back to the brain. Otherwise, you black out, and that's it. You're fucked. Sorry, DJ.
Demonetized.
Right, I took
it's fine, man. It's basically a talk show today, a radio show. I think your callers talking about things, and discussing subjects. So, no, it's again. That's why I put so many disclaimers on this show coming in. So YouTube, it's like it's their opinions, YouTube, not mine necessarily. Let alone the fun people that might be mailing at me or tweeting at me. And apparently, Tom Connors likes to hang out on this Discord. So, hey, how you doing, Tom?
He's gone now.
Ah, okay. Maybe he's got stories to work on. Yeah, he might have some stories to work on. So yeah, understandable.
Stories.
Well, yeah. I mean, news reporter and all. Midnight's Edge after dark.
I see a Fedorable popped in for a second.
Well, Fedorable's got he's on the road again.
Yeah.
Yeah, indeed.
Road again.
I can't wait to get back on the road again.
Hey, there's Tom Connors. He's back on.
My lifetime love is making music with my friends.
I can't wait to get on the road again.
On the road again, like a band of gypsies, we go down the highway.
We're the best of friends.
I'm sorry again,
Oh
DJ.
my, the best of friends. Speaking of the best of friends, there are many friends and fun last night on the kill stream. Rakieta Law. Rakieta Law's 20,000 special of subs. Yes, 20,000 sub special, and pretty much the big guy had the kill stream on. Sadly, Medicare was not on, but many people asked for him. It's like, hey, get Jim on. And Rakieta Law, we got to see his foot. I mean, that was fun. No, it wasn't. Oh, God, let's play this nice little clip, hopefully, from the show.
They'll love that.
Yeah, I love a completely drunk lawyer showing me his foot in the middle of the night. It's fun times had by all. Oh, that sounded naughty.
Wow. A little bit.
You love a completely drunk lawyer showing his foot in the middle of the night. What the fuck is that?
That's Rakieta Law, ladies and gentlemen, on the YouTubes, indeed.
Don't give me a lollipop. Give me a foot.
All right. Let me see. So apparently some lag and moving along. All right, cool. Let me do the tweets and replies. I will show it then. Fun times had by all last night with the Rakieta Law, celebrating 20,000 people, and of course Killstream making fun of him. So you had Ralphie making fun of him. Ethan, Ralph, all that fun stuff. You had Gator making fun of him. Zidane. Good stuff across the board. Let's see if I can get it here. That's not showing up. I'm gonna guess the person who there's no way. I think by then it would have showed up. I don't see the foot, but there's the plunger. Apparently, Plungergate's going on with that one comic book.
Oh, dude, that's hilarious. That back and forth.
Yes, please meme responsibly, ladies and gentlemen.
Why is the plunger just sitting in the middle of the room? It's the most bizarre thing.
It's a ridiculous comic book. There's no way around it.
Come on, that is so much proper, Jeremy.
Nope.
That is proper, Jeremy. That is proper.
You can see right here Kyle Ritter, redoing the bathroom. You've got Cecil as a poster. You've got another thing
yeah,
over
this
there.
Is much better.
This is there's the plunger, the infamous plunger that is protecting the door. There you've got a ridiculous bathtub that somehow is doing what it's apparently that's a movable bathtub. You can just go wee, but right now it's currently holding, right on the door.
Somebody had to pay for this, pay for this art, and then the editors were like, "Yeah, sure."
Yeah.
And then you as the consumer then had to pay what was this, $2.99, $3.99?
Yes, for the wasting of money.
$4.99, yeah, dude. And then you paid for this.
Nice. I'll go check that out, Brett Newman. It was in Norway. Neophobics. Yep, I'll check his stuff. Hey, what's up, Pound 3000? Akbar, Snacky Cakes, all the fun bunch. Okay, yeah, I got it, Tom. Your phone sucks. No, it's not a big deal, man. Don't worry about it. Yeah, like I said, this is just anybody can hop in. It's like a call-in show like on the radio. I know that doesn't really exist anymore, but we can try. All right, now for the scary moment of the day. The live feed on Twitter, and I'm hoping no porn happens to explode out because goddamn Twitter. All right, let's see what happens. I'll fuzz it out later.
BJD, it's too late.
Obviously, we're having Top Gun porn happening right now.
Top Gun porn. It's Top Gun porn.
All right, see you, Tom. Have a good day, man. Yeah, go check out Midnight's Edge After Dark. Always a fun bunch, and thanks for.
I see.
At least I got you ready on the roll set, so that's cool. So yes, Tom popping in, and fun stuff. Fun times at my all. See you, man.
Hey,
all right, cool.
Adam's here. Woo.
Hey, what's up, Frank of the Cheyenne Wiener Dog Clan? Hey, he'll talk what he can. What else?
He might be muting. The dogs might be going off their faces in the background, so he might be muting.
Yeah, I'm sure they're very excited.
I just got a notification. Proper Jeremy uploaded a video. Open door policy. I wonder what that's about.
Oh no, I don't want to know. Oh God, oh wow, that sounds very dirty considering the individual involved. Yeah, well, the way we know.
Come on.
Oh my.
Open door policy.
There might be some leathery burnt bacon up involved in that open door policy. I mean, apparently all comers are welcome indeed. I mean, some Palpatine might be getting up in there. That's some force lightning. You don't want that combination out of that door, no. That might cause further explosions. Oh, God, no. God, no.
Make your deposit and leave.
Oh, God. I'm going to just blame War Campaign and their degeneracy. They've corrupted all of us and tainted us all. Darn adorable. God. Speaking of tainted and naughty things, Game of Thrones winter is indeed coming soon. Kid Harrington, if it's not already coming right now, Kid Harrington talks Game of Thrones fan theories, calls season 8 groundbreaking. All right, so I'll be breaking some ground. There'll be some fun ice dragons, undead stuff, all the ghost dragons. Sure.
I believe if they've got ice walls, winter is always there, man. It's already there.
Yeah.
Thought you said the wiener dogs are in. We'll see them.
He's popped out again.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sure there was a lot of wiener action going on at his house.
I heard about the open door policy.
Yeah, he's got to go check out what Proper's talking about. I'm sure he'll be back with his report. His very thorough report concerning wieners and the open door policy of Proper Jeremy. Yes.
Will that be a 5-page essay?
I hope so. Well, I mean, if he's going to do it properly about Proper Jeremy, it's at least 10 pages. That'll be at least and a wiener on every page. I mean, a wiener dog. That's naughty. A wiener dog will be probably on the top of every page.
No. You know it's going to be a 300-page coroner's report.
Oh God, no, no. That's well. If you,
Whose coroner's report though?
That's Australian. Don't worry about it.
yes, teach the Americans. We don't get that joke. Come on, go to town. Yes, as long as it's not too disgusting.
Coroner's report, it's like it'd be like an FBI sort of investigation, but a coroner's report is basically as high as you can go. That gets the nuts of the crack. Yep.
Well, we know one person who might be cracking some nuts today.
Got on his Facebook the nuts of the crack.
Yes, somebody will be cracking nuts.
That's
or
definitely
nuts
new,
cracking all over the place. Proper Jeremy's always involved in fine stuff.
The salty peanut review.
Yes, indeed.
No, well, it was basically I got sent something on Facebook, so I sent it to Adam, and I told him to send it to DJ. And what it was is some guy had used a large nut as a cock ring.
Yes.
And then they had to remove it with an angle
Don't describe too much because YouTube. But yeah, you're fine. You're fine.
So the guy ended up in a hospital with them removing this nut from his cock with an angle grinder.
Ouch.
Speaking of cocks, I did a thing on my stream last night. A guy actually fractured his penis.
How?
Over an angle.
He broke it?
He literally broke it. He
Wow.
heard it
Ouch.
snap.
Ooh.
He heard it snap, and he looked down and he could see where it broke. He was in the middle of having...
Not too much describing the disclaimer.
He was in the middle of having a course with his girl, and he did something. He jammed it, and it bent and snapped.
Yes,
He heard it
News
snap.
at 11, ladies and gentlemen. You can find out more about that on Ron Navy's channel. Indeed, because I don't...
It swelled up to the size
all right,
of a
enough.
wine bottle.
Dude, don't make me mute you. Don't go too far. It's the descriptive part of it where they can hit me. Not necessarily the foul language
A wine
sometimes.
bottle.
Oh, wow. Oh, God. Ouch.
Yeah. He knew he had to go to the hospital. His girlfriend called 911. They went in and did some emergency operation on him. Repaired it. They said it's rare that it happens, but it actually can happen. So yeah,
well,
it happened.
I've actually done it myself, but not broken it that badly. not that badly.
So apparently News at 11, possibly Mr. Peabody has a broken penis. I'm sure all the women in Australia mourn for their loss.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir, but I've got a broken pee-pee.
And on that note, Fedorable says broke Dick Mountain. And yes, indeed, apparently that's where the discussion turns to about 45 minutes in on the Fandom Friday, because apparently that's what the fans want to talk about. Oh, God. Oh,
well, it was relevant because you were talking about cock rings, so it was relevant.
No, I wasn't. That was Peabody, but oh, well, fuck it.
Yesterday we talked about vaginas. I told you today we were going to talk about penises.
All right, cool. Oh, no, that's right. I did talk about Doom Penis. So, yes, the proper blame goes to We Are Starfleet, because those dirty-minded people started all of this. Oh, God. Oh, the humanity. Yeah, right. On that note, perfect segue for Gamergate 2.0 is here, according to Ian Miles Chong. And he apparently tweeted that out January 23rd, 2019, according to The Verge, apparently. What the Covington Catholic debacle tells us about the internet today, Gamergate is everywhere, but also some conversations are worth having. Are you kidding me? You fucking moron, Ian Miles Chong. Gamergate 2.0 is here. You dipshit. You just, really, are you doing the Sargon thing? With he was joking. If you're serious about it, god dang, you're desperate. But then again, you wouldn't be, considering you fucked over Andy Worski, and it was probably a bad idea. Did you really think people were going to make fun of you when they found out some more information concerning it? Allegedly, the fun shit you did.
What's going on with that?
Well, pretty much.
I'm kind of lost.
Ian Miles Chong may have done some naughty things to Andy Worski over a dispute over their channel. I believe it's called Hype Break, right? So it's like, oh no, I own the channel technically. No, I own the channel, but everyone knows they were doing the channel together. Ownership of the channel is a whole nother thing. So that whole story you can find out on Undy Worski's channel, let alone what Medicare discussed about it on Mr. Medicare's channel. Two fine channels. There's fine little channels. You can go check them out. So maybe sub to them. Fine channels, both of them. You search Andy Worski and you'll find it, or you can type in Mr. Medicare and you can find him. I'll probably put the links in the description as always, since, you know, I'm discussing stuff involving them, and I don't want to upset the Sweetie Squad. No, you never want the Sweetie Squad coming for your soul. That'd be maybe a bad thing. 8 Miles Chong I'm not so worried about, except for if he tries to, you know, hack into, allegedly, you know, break into my channel and put gay porn all over my thumbnails, because that's supposedly what he may have done, allegedly. Disclaimer, new satire, we're just joking, big guy. I hope I am. If not, well, you got some splaining to do. Hey, Lucy! Oh, no, somebody put some... Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh,
we all just witnessed how talented DJ really is. He can switch the subject just like that. He got away from that broke-back penis.
Yes, and we're not going back to it either. On that note, Tumblr real quick. Oh, God.
And he can switch voices real fast, too.
Yeah, I can.
Speaking of switching voices real fast, yes, Vic.
No, it's okay.
From Full Metal Jacket. Don't make me mute, you dingbats. Calm down.
Go into your English mode. Your English mode is pretty good.
Well, yes, when I try to. And speaking of, indeed, Vic from Full Metal Jacket and several other things he's voice acted for is in a bit of a hot water concerning, well, alleged, you know, accusations against him, and then Lost Paws just pretty much talked about it on his little YouTube video. Let's see a little bit of it, and hopefully Lost Paws doesn't come for my soul. And yes, very tiny video. Let's see if it functions. No, it's not in the mood. Alright, screw you, YouTube, you sons of bitches. Alright, god dang Tumblr.
This story kind of going around and stuff. And it's funny that they kind of mention him going off the rails and stuff. Because I went to a convention and I actually got stuff signed by him. And it was funny because they said that, and he was in a panel at where I was attending. And he was like going off the rails like at the start of the panel. So I can believe that he, you know, gets a little heated and goes off at people. I can believe that for sure. That's
well, yeah, heated, yes. Well, they showed that in the video for Lost Paws, but accusing him of really terrible stuff, you know, you better have evidence before you start exiling him everywhere.
Because he always has, at least at the one that I went to, he had like somebody who's kind of like a, I don't know if you'd call him like a bodyguard or somebody who's like watching the interactions that you make with the fans and stuff. Like, I don't know. It seems like...
Yeah, effectively a handler. Yeah.
Yeah, like a handler, exactly. And I mean, I don't know. It doesn't seem like legit, but you never know. So
yeah, exactly. I mean, typically they have somebody with them at all times, so there's no strange things going on. Yeah. And again, with the amount of money that I'm sure he makes, it's not that much. Voice acting doesn't make that much money, but still, that's why they're cheap. But they put him in everything. But he's one of the best voice actors out there.
When he signed my stuff, he's really nice, and we talked a little. Like, he seems cool.
Yeah, like I've heard that also from people who've met him. Yeah. He seems like a nice guy.
Well, did he sign your ass?
No, that's actually something he specifically says he does not do. And they, you know, I'm sure they've asked him also for sign the breast and then put the tattoo on later, but no. I'm thinking he doesn't do that. It's also why he doesn't.
There was some chicks ahead of me that were trying that, and that was like a quick no.
Okay, see, there you go. Yeah. that's what I thought. Again, if he's not gonna even sign
a quick no. Yeah,
he's not gonna sign fan fiction with a porno type stuff in it. I didn't think he was gonna sign that.
I'm still calling that is proper Jeremy. That is proper
Funny.
Jeremy. Yeah, no, that's
Nope.
proper Jeremy.
No.
I never forget Mr. Peabody, Infinite
I can
Troll
tell you
from
this
Australia.
I can tell you this for certain. That it's not female. That is definitely proper.
Oh man!
Oh, it's the best stream, DJ. Dude.
Thanks. I'm happy you're having fun. Well, yes, that's what happens on the Fandom Friday. You get all the trolls.
Teach the Aussie. Teach the Aussie.
Teach the
Aussie.
Aussie. Yes, indeed.
It's not a female, but that is proper Jeremy.
No, proper Jeremy's not on. He's too busy having people stick. I mean, talk about his openings. His all-access openings on his video.
Open door policy.
His open door policy, exactly. Oh, God. Oh.
Proper Jeremy's.
Full
Proper Jeremy's
circle
back.
of that one.
Man alive. I love it. Oh, speaking of fun policies and fun stuff to look at real quick, let's go back to in a positive manner and no more talking about certain things unless unless I start it up. Dang it, don't make me mute you. Going back to the good night.
Who drew that sketch? That sketch is pretty.
Yeah, that sketch is pretty good. I'll go back to it. Give me a second. I believe possibly was Terry Moore, maybe? I don't, because Nasser Body's retweeting it, so Terry Moore is apparently a talented artist besides being a talented troll. But the Fun People the War campaign, no, different Terry, never mind. No, Terry Moore, creator of Strangers in Paradise, Echo, Rachel Rising, Motor Girl, and more. And more. So there you go. All right, so different Terry. That's Terry Moore. All right, cool, good stuff. All right, back to on comic books notes.
You can tell wherever those girls were.
Yes.
Cold because they're. Yep.
Exactly.
Their noses are frozen.
Clearly. All right. So the good night. Let me play the intro video here real quick, and hopefully that functions because god dang my potato of a computer.
Wait, you're playing the intro now?
Yeah.
Like which intro? Your intro?
The one on Indiegogo for the good night.
You mean the trailer?
Yeah,
okay.
the trailer.
I was like,
Yeah.
We're more than halfway into your show, DJ. Do you want?
Well, no, it's just to get different people. There's people in different time zones, so this is. I get the objective is to sell your book, so I'm trying to get it to as many people as possible.
I thought you meant like your channel intro. Like
no, that's Tug and Edwin,
That's Airwolf. That's Airwolf.
Also Airwolf, yeah.
Yeah, somebody was questioning that in here on your chat, DJ. It's like hint. Whose book? Whose book are we talking about?
Hey, what's up, Mazaris? Oh, it's Crystal McGhee's, the person that's in the Discord with us. Yes,
really?
her.
What kind of,
yeah, it's her book.
What kind of
It's Swords and Sorcery. Yeah.
Oh, where?
It's on Indiegogo.
Okay.
And we have 32 pages finished out of 48. I got the last couple last week. I think they came in, but I was busy and just got them now, so it's pretty.
DJ, you're gonna have to teach me where I need to go.
Yeah. I'll show you so you can buy a couple of copies. She's
a couple.
Yeah, well, no, if you want to.
One for each eye.
Is it like a graphic novel or is it like a comic book?
Well, it's a magazine-sized comic, so it's kind of like if you guys have seen Heavy Metal. So it's
more
a
like
bit
a
larger
graphic
than.
novel.
Yeah, it's a little bit bigger size than the standard. And
that's
there'll
cool.
be some extras and stuff like that, but there'll be 48 pages of actual story content, and then some behind the scenes and stuff like that, and some previews for other graphic novels that are finished. To kind of see those before they come out, because The Good Night kind of starts the timeline and everything else branches off from that with other characters and some who aren't who are still alive coming back in other titles. So yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Speaking of cool people,
So-
Toriel G, I believe, was in chat. She likes the fantasy stuff, so maybe she'll go purchase a fine copy of this amazing comic book, which again, I'll put the links in the description, and I'll put the link all over the place on the Twitter, too. And Crystal McGhee, so far, hopefully you're enjoying yourself while we're
Yeah, it's
talking
been
about your
fun.
fine comic book. Definitely a different kind of interview, that's for sure.
It's fun though.
Might do a one-on-one in the future if you want an interview without the fun bunch interrupting as much. I'm joking. But whatever you're comfortable with, so cool. Well, hey, at least we got this one in. So, and that way we can push your book some and hopefully push it some more. Because it's a very good comic book, and I'm sure people will be happy with it once they get it.
Mr. Peabody was going to say something.
All right, go, Mr. Peabody.
No, I wasn't going to say anything.
Oh.
Okay,
I
cool.
I was looking at the pictures. Well, I was going to say, it's like, we're back to the Bears. How do we get back to the Bears?
We changed tabs in this
everywhere.
invention called Firefox browser. That's how we did it. God dang.
Firefox.
Yeah, I use
Why
Firefox
not
for this because
Chrome,
Google
though,
Chrome,
DJD?
Google Chrome,
Why not
when you're
Chrome?
doing this, lags to hell and back if you try to do this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my options of that
That
are
makes
Chrome,
sense.
really. I don't know why it happens, but yeah, it's if I'm just doing video, Google Chrome works fine. But I do that plus Twitter, it just craps out. So Google Chrome, maybe you fix that. It's ridiculous. All right, so let me see. We talked about this. Let me go through some other.
Hey, at least the planes aren't active today.
That's
No,
true.
I think I know why she responded, because I was typing something to Adam, so you might have heard the keyboard noise. Yeah, so it would have looked like I was trying to say something. Yeah.
Okay. That was
Yeah.
probably it.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
cool. First
as-
look, page 4. I'm going to show that real quick. Cool. Wow, that is badass looking. That is amazing. And they get the teddy bear there, and he's doing stuff. That looks very cool. Yeah, I'm definitely going to buy it.
Yeah, and the art's a mix. It's kind of like a mixed media. He uses a lot of our artist Francisco Nardi. He used a lot of like kind of charcoals and stuff like that for the texture, along with some different paints on canvas.
This is part of you. This is your book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so the teddy
Yeah,
bears
I'm
is
the
you.
writer. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
the
all right.
writer.
Yes.
All right. Now I've got it. So that now I know why are we back at the teddy bears.
Yeah, no worries.
So sorry. Teach the Aussie. Teach the Aussie.
No worries.
Yes, because
But
the
he does a
Aussie
lot of stuff
sometimes,
on
just
it.
sometimes hasn't had enough coffee for the day.
Yeah, same.
Yeah,
Dude, I've only
you know,
had 2 cups. I usually have 4.
I'm upside down all day. What? Give me a break.
Yeah, that too.
Oh, that's awesome. But yeah, it's he does a lot on canvas, and then he brings it into stuff like Photoshop and Illustrator, and kind of cleans it up in there. And
Oh, that's cool.
But
yeah,
no, it makes it look 3D. It's like 3D.
yeah,
It gives the depth to it.
yeah, it definitely does. I mean, the charcoal.
Yeah, there's
is
definitely depth and
a-
richness to it, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. If I say so myself.
Oh, remember to hit the like button, guys. It'd be very nice, especially within the first hour.
Smash the like
Within the
button.
first 2 hours.
Yeah,
it
you're
helps.
doing your job, DJ. You got 1 downvote I can see right now.
Yes,
so-
obviously I upset someone. Maybe it was the Star Trek stuff. Who knows? Yeah, I'm sure it was those fun Star Trek fans that were like, "Oh no, you're making fun of us."
Funny.
I think it was proper Jeremy.
Could have been
We're
proper,
talking
Jeremy.
about
This
that
is true. We
open
did
door
make
box.
fun of him also.
Speaking about Star Trek stuff, I've got an infomercial on at the moment, which is that massage chair that looks like a fucking Star Trek escape capsule or something.
Oh
It's
God.
like they can keep their chair.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, it's 1:23 in the morning, so yeah, I've got home shopping on. It's like, give me a
Yeah,
break.
cool. And Riot Kitty says, I don't know. Let me see. Nice doing live stream. I might check it out if I stay up late at Toriel's Fandom Grove, or T's Fandom Grove, and then after that, Right Kitty says, oh, then I'll definitely check it out today. I'm going to guess also Toriel. And then Mazarius says, hey, what's up, big guy? DJD, that Ryan Johnson tweet you started with yesterday almost made me blow a vein in my forehead until I realized it was the Ruin Johnson account. Trolling the internet, ladies and gentlemen, daily. As often as I can, because the internet.
By the way, hello to everybody in the chat. Sorry, I'm neglecting you. Hello.
He's got too much
Indeed.
peanut paste on his face.
Yeah, it happens. It happens, yeah.
Yes, I saw that. Yes, how we need a clean shot of that. Oh my! This is
The
Boxing
obligatory
Jedi's
airplane
Tavern.
task.
Oh, that's awesome.
All right, so going over the fine versions you can buy of it, there's the $5 digital copy of The Good Night. There's the $15 version, which is pretty much signed cover A. Oh, by the way, yes, it's a question I always get after the fact. Who's signing it? Is it going to be the artist or is it you?
It'll be me signing it, but
Alright,
if
so cool.
we can
Mr.
get it
McGhee's
high
signing it.
enough, we can actually have Francisco fly out and sign copies.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So if for sure it gets 10,000, we can do that easily.
Oh, that is badass. All right, cool. And then signed cover A and B is the $25 tier. And then, let me see. $50 is 2 signed cover A, 2 signed cover B, and a T-shirt. A fine T-shirt. I'm sure it'll be luxurious and very, but it's very fashionable. Fashion people will be like, "Ooh, we have to bring this T-shirt to Fashion Week. It'll be so amazing."
I actually have a
Great style.
T-shirt print shop. So
Oh, cool. Oh,
it's
that's
being
really
made in-house.
badass. Dang. Oh, that's cool.
And I always love it. Gets me when people use like super cheap, like you can see through T-shirts. It's like, dude, no. Like I wouldn't wear this. Don't lie to me. You wouldn't.
Exactly. Oh, I know the ones you're talking about. Now, those things are good for, well, segue. For, we're doing Twitter next.
Maybe like,
For certain things in Mexico and other spring break locations in Florida. And yes, the wet T-shirt contest, because of course they want it not much easier to. All right, getting back on topic. Yes, the amazing comic
probably
book.
good for one wash, and then you give it to your kids because you can't wear it.
Oh God, well
Yeah.
that's a proper problem with him. Poor proper Jeremy got roasted thoroughly today, but that's what happens when you're not on the show. You said you were going to be on yesterday, literally. Oh, poor
He
proper.
said he was going to be here. Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
he did. He
Well-
said he was going to be here. He didn't show up. That darn proper Jeremy. Oh,
We openly
Wascally
roasted him.
Wabbit.
Wascally Wabbit. Yeah.
Those Wascally Wabbits.
Wascally. Yeah. Sorry, I can't say it right because I'm Australian.
But one thing that we can say right, yes, night level, $100. For $100, you get 4 signed cover A's, 4 signed cover B's, 2 T-shirts,
lost
2
that.
That
of
was
them.
weird.
I
Me
think,
too.
yeah.
Fun, cool stuff.
DJ, you all right? Like, one thing we can say
We
right
lost-
Well,
now.
hopefully you hear me now,
DJ,
right?
DJ has pushed to
Okay.
talk and he forgets to push sometimes.
He
Yeah.
lost
Well,
his
no, I mean,
glasses
yeah, but they
and
can
fell
hear me
over.
fine. Yeah, that's right. No, but they can hear me fine though.
Okay. All right. Well, that's the important thing. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's they can hear me just fine. You guys, well, that's on occasion. But no, I was just
Yeah,
talking about the
where's-
$100
where's-
tier
where-
level.
We're secondary. Yes.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if we can hear you
Yeah,
or
the
not.
main
It's
thing
like
is selling, or well, making YouTube happy, but also happy to mention other people. This is not promo. No one's paying me in any fashion. I'm not getting paid in Mountain Dew or Tug's T-shirts. That Umbrella Guys, fun stuff. No, that's not happening. So you don't worry about it. YouTube. Oh, don't worry about
You're not
this.
getting paid in Skittles?
I'm not kidding. Oh God, no. Gail Simone is not paying me in Skittles, so no, we won't be tasting that rainbow. But I'm sure everyone will be tasting the rainbow campaign, and always make sure to blame the war campaign, as they're terrible, horrible beings making fun of people with memes and retweeting
Memes
things.
are the best. I would love if somebody was just like sending all these memes.
Well, don't worry about it. I'm sure your
Hilarious.
comic book does well enough. People will definitely make some
Oh,
memes
there-
of your comic
For
book.
sure. I can see for sure because something, let's say, a little spicy happens in the last half of this first issue. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get memes for sure.
Yes, decent chance that'll happen. I'm sure the butler did it. I'm sure the butler.
Yeah.
No, it's their fault, and make sure to blame war campaign. It's their fault why the spiciness
Well,
happens.
how do you blame yourself though if you're a part of the war campaign?
Well, that's a whole nother issue. Well, you'd blame yourself then, and you'd say the war campaign made me do it. That darn rogue shish kebab, Kabir, that person. Yes, it's all his fault. He corrupted all of us. He's a tainting influence with his magical beard and flowing steed. Sure, a flowing hair.
Christ,
Flowing hair.
what's that face doing on there?
Now that's Ricky Burswick. He's got millions of followers. Yes, he's the PewDiePie of less than a minute freaking videos. There you go.
That guy's crazy.
Yes, there you go. And the cat. Oh God! Guess who doesn't love a little pussy cat in the morning? I know, I do.
That's what she said.
Oh my! Yeah, no, not Shrek.
I couldn't help it. I had
Never
to.
Shrek.
And
Your
that
fault,
TV,
DJ.
that TV.
Exactly.
Like,
I'm a terrible influence.
using
Blame
old
war
TV
campaign.
What was that squeaky noise?
Wait, does he have a pocket pussy? I mean, pussy cat with him at the base?
That sounds like
I know, it sounded like an actual pussy cat. I was like, what the hell? Oh my. God dang.
so that DJ was on
Yeah.
Mike's stream the other night, and I said, DJ, is that your cat? He goes, no, that's my dog.
Yeah, my dog's a little squeaky.
Sounds like
one
a
of them.
cat.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, your dog's a real pussy. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a little pussy dog.
Yeah, it's a little tiny. Yeah, exactly. It just works out some way at times like that. Yeah, I gotta love women.
I might have to take down the movie review I did of Alpha because I swore in it a lot, and I know if my ma sees that, she's not going to be happy.
Well, oh, really? But it's okay to swear all over mine and other fun,
Your
colorful
mom's gonna
shit.
beat you with a broomstick.
She won't be happy.
Oh, she might
She'll
beat
like-
you back to
she'll
Age of
un- she'll
Empires,
understand-
that's
she'll
for sure.
understand it, but she won't be happy if I swear that much. Yeah, but the movie was crap.
Gotta love it.
I
Mm-hmm.
was expecting so much. It's supposed to be the first ever domesticated dog, right? So and they dropped the ball, they rolled it in the mud, and then they threw it over the fucking. It was fucking shit. You know, it's like I was expecting a lot from that movie, and it let me down, and I swore a lot in my review.
Well, that's
I'm sorry.
understandable if you were not quite happy with the movie, you know. It's say the foul language.
All you got to do is say, "Listen, look, nobody's watching anyway."
Well, yeah, most of the time, most people don't watch, but it's like every so often, my brother watches it and then sends a link to my mother, and then I get in trouble.
He throws you under the bus.
Yeah, gotta love it, ladies and gentlemen. Gotta love it.
But no,
Oh, jeez.
Ron, if you want to see my brother, if you look through my you can go back and you see Mr. Peabody's brother, and that's my brother.
Okay.
And he's funny as fuck. Yeah.
I'll do that. I'll
But
go
yeah,
back
if you-
and look.
yeah,
Yeah, okay, fun stuff. But all right, so on to the umbrella guy, or that umbrella guy talking about, not the South Wakandan, apparently the North Wakandan today. He watched Waterworld the other day again. At the atoll, with all those people screaming about he's a mutant, I thought we'd found ourselves a village full of yellow flashes. And he's referring to, of course, a Yellow Flash guy, also known as Yellow Flash Inc. Yes, that fun Yellow Flash from comicsgate. Beauty. Apparently, they're screaming at him. Let's see that fun thing he's talking about real quick. Very quickly, because I don't feel like Waterworld coming from his soul. And of course, no, my internet or my computer sucks. Oh no, it's coming through. It's a miracle. There we go. It's actually coming through. It's a miracle.
It's coming.
But
It's
it's coming through for Waterworld, though.
I know of all the goddamn things to work, that's the crap that worked.
Exactly.
Some bitch.
When the elders say so, you can leave.
Oh no. Uh-oh. Kevin Costner's whooping some ass on our little parody here of Waterworld. Oh god. Uh-oh, he's got gills.
Gills.
My god, that movie was bad.
People for a lot of things, but there's no problem in putting a full-size tattoo on the back of a child. There's those airplanes again. Go for it, Ron. Come on.
Yeah, that's actually from the movie, which makes no sense considering it's water, but whatever, right?
They're flying through the open door.
They're flying right through that ocean. Special effects, ladies and gentlemen. Special effects. Oh, poor Yellow Flash. Poor Yellow Flash. Oh no, Proper Jeremy's actually here. See, Proper Jeremy is not Crystal McGhee, you wacky Australian, you.
Wait, what was he saying?
This isn't it.
He thought I sounded like you.
You do sound like him.
It needs to be
No,
That may be. Not here.
by the way, my name is Proper Jeremy.
like
Very
this.
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
What is? Do you? Is that your YouTube channel? That's that's your name. That trippy 90s
My
kid?
YouTube channel's It's McGhee, but I haven't put anything up yet.
Well, that's
But
okay.
yeah.
Everyone's got to
I have
start
like
somewhere.
I have like 2 Discord accounts, so
Yeah.
it's my
Okay.
secondary. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, as I said before, it is Teach the Aussie, and the Aussie has been drummed into the ground. And I'm sorry.
Exactly. He has learned that Proper Jeremy is not Crystal McGhee. She is not Proper Jeremy, who allegedly Proper Jeremy is a man. They both happen to be in California, possibly,
Allegedly.
theoretically, allegedly. Disclaimer.
Talk the same.
but-
They talk the same, and to an Aussie, it sounds the same.
What are you talking about? We don't all sound alike. We don't all sound like
You talk
Californians.
the
and-
same. You both use the same inferences. You both talk the same.
Hey,
What
but
are you
only one.
talking about?
But only one of them has an open door policy.
Oh, you saw
Well,
that?
I think
Well, no, we were roasting the hell out of it, actually.
Wait, really? Was it that bad? Was it really bad? Is that what you were watching earlier when I uploaded it? Did you cover it like on this show or?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh my god, was it really bad?
No, it wasn't actually bad. It was just the title that was.
Was it explicit? Or?
it wasn't really bad. It depends on how you feel about road rash.
Well,
wondering how fast it felt.
He dropped.
Oops.
No.
Oops.
Nice.
Well, apparently he's still getting taken care of in that open door policy,
You'll come
so,
back,
you
you'll
know,
come
apparently he was grabbed away by something or someone. Sure. Oh, we're very terrible today. Very naughty.
I'll be
Bye-bye, prop.
Obviously, he was-
Oh, he's back. All right,
He was
he's
a-
safe.
no, I just had to refresh.
No, obviously you were abducted by aliens and you were brought back at the same time. So, was it an experience?
My butt hurts.
Yeah, we know.
No, they made me sit on this really horrible.
No, the humanity.
Made me sit on this
Oh,
horrible chair
God.
for 18 hours, and I couldn't move, and now my butt really hurts.
I mean, have you seen the first episode of South Park?
Yes.
Something like that.
I don't know if actually I've ever seen that. I don't know.
No.
I don't know. I've seen South Park, but I don't know if I've seen the first episode. I don't think I have. Yeah.
Oh. Well.
Oh, Jesus. What's this guy? There's some guy hanging from the fucking rafters somewhere. I'm sorry, guys. I'm watching TV, and some guy
Yeah, I
dives
gotcha.
into the crowd.
And
no one
speaking
caught
of
him.
crazy fun stuff, apparently the final season of Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, on the Crazy Ex-Girlfriend finale, to be capped with a concert
Speaking
showcasing
of
its
crazy fun
songbook.
stuff, he cut out his microphone, and we don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
I think he's talking about the CW show, The Crazy Ex-Girlfriend.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay because the people in the stream can hear him, but we can't.
Yeah, I know. It's
That's how it usually works.
fun stuff like that happens all the time. All right, so Crazy Ex-Girlfriend finale, the concert of all things to finish it. Enjoy.
Cringe.
Oh my. And then what else we
Thank
got? Oh, apparently Juicy. God dang, I forget it. Juicy Smollett. Because that's what it looks like to me.
It's just the name. It's
Juicy
just the name.
Smollett
What
declares
happened with
justice will be served as probe into attack continues days after allegedly being attacked in a racist and homophobic barrage in Chicago. Empire star Juicy Smollett says he is okay and believes justice will be served as police investigate the assault. That significant statement read it in full below. Released on the beginning of Black History Month, is the first time Smollett has publicly spoken out on the incident that occurred on the chilly streets of the Windy City in the early hours of January 29th. So, all right, so hopefully you'll be recovering from that, Juicy Smollett. I'm probably saying it wrong, but it just sounds funnier that way. Juicy.
No, in all seriousness, I hope he has a speedy recovery.
Yeah, I know, and hopefully they catch
It's a horrible thing.
those terrible men that
happened.
did things to him.
But I mean that does not mean that we don't get to just make fun of your name. You don't get a pass for that.
Exactly.
just know that. Just know that.
Oh God, that
Yeah.
poor guy must have had some interesting nicknames as a kid. Oh man, alive.
Juicy.
Oh, and of course another comedy news, Comedy Central. God dang pop-up. God dang. Oh, good. Go away, deadline pop-up. Comedy Central Inc.'s first look deal with Jim Jeffries. Oh God.
boo.
Picks up third
Boo.
season of his
Yeah.
series. Really? So they must have
Boo.
really liked Richard Boyer, also, a.k.a. Zach your boy, being on there. I'm sure next season they'll have the ex-cast members of a potentially canceled Star Trek Discovery. We'll see if season 3 happens, considering the ratings and all the other fun stuff.
I
The
hope
point
it
of
does.
desperation, they're having a Star Trek Discovery game show. Oh
There you go.
God! Then let's make a deal. God.
No.
Jim Jeffries makes people like Mr. Peabody look bad.
I know. That's no. You mean makes him look good because he's so bad?
That's
Yeah,
like,
you-
No. It's just like
No.
I think of all Australians as that. Jim
Okay, I
Jeffries
gotcha.
is representing them. and it's
Okay,
not
no,
a good
okay,
look.
yeah. If you mean it that way, yeah, I gotcha.
No,
But yes,
I think
it's-
I think I do a pretty good job of making myself look bad. So
you should see me on Twitter or just like on any stream.
Exclusive film. Oscar intrigue. Did Lady Gaga force Academy to fix song snafu? Are last year's actor winners being ignored as presenters? Wait a second. They'd have to be really stupid at the Oscars this year if you don't have the presenters from last year at the show. Who the fuck are you going to entertain us with? What the hell? Is it going to be a dog and pony show?
Though.
God.
Availability comes into play because some of these people are probably, filming stuff.
Yeah, I know that. No, but the way they're stating it, it feels like they're being ignored. Our last year's actor winners being ignored as presenters, as in they're saying, go away, it doesn't matter if I don't know, I'll read the article now. Let's investigate, chat we, ladies and gentlemen. Oscars has already screwed up with the hosts, why not screw up with the presenters also? I won't be shocked.
Might as well, yeah.
Alright, so exclusive on Deadline. Either today or tomorrow, the Academy will start leveling with what it is planning for the 91st Oscars on February 24th. The Academy tweeted last night that all 5 nominated songs will be performed during the telecast, and insiders said that reports that only 2, the Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper team-up, Shallow from A Star Is Born, and Kendrick Lamar's All the Stars from Panther, would be performed. Really? That one, okay, fine. Would be performed. Guess which one's going to win? The Lady Gaga one, of course. Would be performed. We're premature and only reflective of a proposal. Okay, so I guess they're going to do all 5, just not to upset anybody. I love how half-assed these Oscars are going to be. It's going to be amazing. Oh, God. Okay, going on. Next paragraph. Continuing. Since we're dishing, here's what I was told. The producers wanted to limit it to those 2 songs, and the reason the Academy walked back that decision was because either Lady Gaga herself or her reps made it clear she felt it was completely unfair to eliminate the 3 songs, eliminate the other 3 songs, almost like Academy producers were forecasting who they thought would win. Yeah, exactly. And that she wouldn't perform it if a change wasn't made. Oh, good on her. And that's why the Academy tweeted that all songs will be shown, even if the tunes are truncated, which means Jennifer Hudson will perform the RBG documentary I'll Fight, along with the Willie Nelson, Tim Blake Nelson tune, When a Cowboy Trades His Spurs, from the Ballad of Buster Scruggs, and the nominated Mary Poppins Returns tune. Really? God dang it. All right. The place where lost things go will be featured, even though Emily Blunt, who sang it in the movie, is apprehensive about singing it live under so much pressure. Another artist will do the song. All right, another chicken. All right, joking, Emily, joking. Let's see.
If she did the song, she has to perform it live.
Well, yes, ideally, you'd hope, but yeah, I understand it. It's her doesn't want a bad perception of herself.
I understand when you're saying a chicken. It's like, well, no, well, if you did the song, you have to perform it live.
Yeah, ideally, yeah, that's why I said it. I'm joking.
I know there's more pressure doing it live, but it's like, yeah, no, at least attempt it.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, she could do like a rehearsal, see if she feels comfortable. If not, then not do it. But that she's, again, it's each their own. Hollywood, a lot of it is perception, so she doesn't want that going out there. A bad performance live, yeah, that's not good for their career, especially at the Academy Awards. Again, for certain people, this is their Super Bowl in their lifetime, so they don't want to look bad on that stage. Let me see. Another thing that Oscar watchers are buzzing about is this. The Oscar cast producers are going for the biggest possible stars, and that means that last year's winners, Gary Oldman, Frances McDormand, Sam Rockwell, nominated this time for Vice, and Allison Janney, haven't been contacted to present this year's top acting awards, I'm told. That has been a tradition, but sources said the producers looking to switch things up decided that if you can cast if you can get someone like Oprah Winfrey or Tom Hanks to make these presentations, the global star wattage is greater than those honorees will provide. I suppose all this can change, but one would think these people on their reps would have been contacted with 3 weeks to go. Alrighty, so yes, they're crapping on the actors that got nominated last year. Those aren't little actors either. They've, won Oscars. They've done many fine films. Allison Janney, really? God dang. Yeah, the Oscars, they've gone full-on retard this year, at least my opinion. But, Oprah Winfrey, because that helped so much in that crappy movie she did recently. Yeah, so many people went to see it because it's Oprah Winfrey. No, it's about the film. It's about the story. It's about whatever you're doing, the product itself. If it's garbage, people aren't going to get it. But if it's really good, they'll run out and get it. Example, Cyberfrog, Mike Miller's fun stuff. Obviously, Crystal McGhee's fine comic book. See, I'm bringing it back around. Give you yet another plug, along with the Oscars. So people go, Oscars, Crystal McGhee, sure. Of course we're going to make that connection. Yeah, it's fine. Fine products, both of them. Continuing. I'm sure Oprah Winfrey would approve of Crystal McGhee's amazing
Oprah
The Good
Winfrey
Night.
starts pissing out wine, then I might. But apart from that, I can't.
Yeah, I know. Oh man.
But would you drink it though, Mr. Peabody? Would you do it?
Sorry?
Would you drink it though, Mr. Peabody?
No, but that would interest
You're
me.
just there
But I
for the
wouldn't.
spectacle. Okay.
Yeah, it's like she's the most overrated person on the fucking planet.
Yeah.
Well, yes.
Especially after she dropped her network show, for sure. Yeah.
Oh God.
I mean, do I like Oprah's show and everything? Yes. I do like her show. I think she's genuine and everything like that. But she's become so much more, and she's so overrated.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. So that's where I have the problem. Do I like her as a person? Yes. Do I like her as an industry? No. She basically has become an industry. She's got her own network, and she's so overrated. It's ridiculous. It's like, well, who cares?
Yeah, it's sad. She's pretty much. Well, they're using her in certain ways that isn't ideal. She should be just used the way she's always been used.
Exactly
A friendly person, and you interact with her, but the fact that she's basically become a brand like Mickey Mouse isn't a good thing for her, in my opinion. So for her, it's always about her and her fans. And making people feel better, and you get a car, and you get a car, and it's that stuff. That's why the jokes.
Well, it's not just you get a car, but
no, but but the main thing of it, the joke of it, is that it's you get this, you get this.
Yeah.
It's about helping people, pretty much. It's why she's doing it. Yeah.
But
Instead, she wastes time in movies like Wrinkle in Time.
Exactly.
Oh no.
That's a great productive way to spend your time. To go back to giving us cars already.
Whereas they should go back. They should go back and say, Oprah was absolutely brilliant in A Color Purple. She was brilliant.
Yeah, there we go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She can be good. She can be good.
Yeah, The Color Purple is a very good film.
Yeah, hey DJD, I'm gonna have to go.
Yeah,
but
see.
Thanks for having me on.
Yeah,
your
cool.
show.
Thanks for showing up. I'm happy we were able to do the impromptu interview, kind of, and plug your book out there. So everybody go check out her book, The Good Night, on Indiegogo. I'll put the link in the description. So everybody can go check out the book and hopefully purchase that product if you like what you see. Good stuff there.
Later, guys.
See you guys. Thank you very much.
Very nice meeting you.
And can I please apologize again for calling you proper Jeremy?
Oh, she left.
No,
Too late.
but she already got it. She hears you on the way out because she's listening to the show. So it's cool, man. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get her on an interview again without the wacky fun bunch. Maybe in the future, maybe around a little bit later.
Exactly like proper Jeremy.
Yes, this is.
I disagree.
I just wanted to make sure to push her book so she can get to at least the books funded as soon as possible.
Yes, no, push her book because it looks like good.
No, it's a really
and
good comic
whoever-
book. Yeah.
Yeah, whoever did the artistry in it is really talented. That's really
Yeah.
good stuff.
All right, so continuing with the Oscars article, after speaking about that fine Oscar-worthy book, The Good Night from Crystal McGhee and that fine artist, this Oscars has been an exercise in schizophrenia, from tumult on the board to the introduction and withdrawal of a most popular film trophy to Kevin Hart being hired as host without any kind of vetting. That's your opinion, Deadline. See that how they like to twist things. Still, that's why I give anyone who does crap like that so much. I make fun of them and memes, all that. Fuck
But
you,
he
Deadline.
pulled himself out.
Unbelievable.
He pulled himself out.
Yeah, that would have but they like twisting the narrative, because that's what these journalists do. That again. Supposed journalists that would have unearthed his past homophobic social media, and then they go into it, past homophobic social media rantings, so that snafu could have been addressed early on before it became a social media volcano. That has put Oscars in its current hostless position. See, instead of what they should have done there, see, the way I would have done it, is just mention it briefly, moved along to the next thing. No, they emphasized it. Why? Because the perception, the narrative, how they want to push things, because they're douchebags.
All they did was
they still have to make, penalize
they
it.
just they farted in his general direction. That's all they did.
Exactly. But they're still penalizing him, even though he did what they wanted him to do. And they're still screwing him over, so this is just some bullshit. Yeah, fuck you, Deadline. All right, continuing, but your little, they're the bitch of CBS Star Trek Discovery lately, because, boy, they're pushing out some interesting articles without, oh, wait, there's no numbers for the supposed percentage increase over at Star Trek Discovery, but, hey, we'll put out those percentages without the numbers, instead of, grilling CBS to, okay, we'll put out the article if you give us the real numbers. No, that shit didn't happen. Gotta love it. Just the percentages that CBS happens to say is really happening. We'll see if there's a season 3 with those lovely percentages, because, again, they must be hemorrhaging money on that show. At least it seems that way. Again, just my opinion, but I could be wrong. All right, links in description, as always, do satire show. Continuing. But that hardly means that producers Donna Gigliotti and Glenn Weiss still can't come out of this smelling like roses. Yeah, that's another bullshit line right there. There's no way this isn't going to be a shit show. I'm shocked if the ratings aren't terrible. The only reason the ratings might be decent is because finally Black Panther or something along its lines is in it, as so people will tune in to see if that wins or not, and obviously for the outrage and all the other fun shit. Continuing, let's see what we got here. Their plan is to hold the Oscars down to 3 hours. Oh, God, and they're going to keep it tight and boring, which would make the Oscar cast a whopping 45 minutes shorter than last year's entertaining but low-rated affair. Well, if you think the ratings were bad last year, oh, boy, this one. I'm getting to the point where I might not even fucking watch, and I always watch them. This will be done partly by presenting certain below-the-line categories during commercials. Oh, my God. So, yeah, let me guess you're going to screw it. Unbelievable. Wow. That's some half-assed.
Like, speaking of a big middle finger to the below-the-line talent, I mean, come on. You can't just make it shorter. Wasn't the first Oscars like 15 minutes? Why don't you go back to that? Nobody cares that much. Make the night shorter. Nobody wants to be there. Seriously, it's so boring.
Well, they got to push future projects. You have to do that. So, yeah. This will be done partly by presenting certain below-the-line categories during commercials. It's hardly a novel idea. I'm told that Michael DeLuca and Jennifer Todd, who produced the last two, begged for this and were shot down by the Academy, as were past producers. In addition, the nomination of the $1.3 billion global grossing Black Panther to go with other hit-making films like A Star Is Born for $440 million global gross, and Bohemian Rhapsody Bohemian Rhapsody made $819 million. Jeez, that's a lot. Inject something that recent Oscars haven't had. That is movies that the population at large saw in theaters. Okay, we'll see, but again, the telecast might be really terrible. Well, we'll see the final ratings and see what happens.
I agree with Proper Jeremy. It's like I'm sure that lots of girls have said to all of us guys, please, please make it shorter. Make it shorter. It's not going to fit.
Ah, damn, but I'm bummed. New satire, ladies and gentlemen, parody comedy, all that fun stuff. Sandwiched around smaller performing but well-reviewed films from Netflix's Roma to Green Book, Black Klansman. The Favorite and Vice might elevate the ratings. Yeah, that's what they're hoping for. I got a bad feeling about this. The Golden Globes were terrible, with hosts hurling benign, lame humor and lame skits. Flu shots? Again, Deadline's opinion here. Oh, wow. 3 question marks. 3 question marks for emphasis, huh, Deadline? Amazing writing here. The Screen Actors Guild Awards, by comparison, was an elegant affair with a host who got out of the way, contrasted to the Globes bestowed by 93 largely unimportant foreign journalists. You could feel the weight and prestige of the SAG trophies to the nominees and winners who were awarded those prizes by their peers. If Oscar can inject that kind of class and keep the show to 3 hours and avoid the politically polarizing speeches and comedy routines that likely prompt the red states to turn the channel, this might all work well after all. Yeah, there's no shot in hell that's happening at the Oscars considering the environment around it. Yeah, that's not happening. At least the political crap not being in there.
Yeah.
And, oh, thanks for the backhanded... No, actually, no. They straight up insulted the Golden Globes there with saying, contrasted to the Globes bestowed by 93 largely unimportant foreign journalists. Really, Deadline? So you want to bring it to the Golden Globes? All right, that's your ass then. Let's see if you get an invite to shit. I'm sure you'll get it, but they're going to be very surly with you and say, I shall taunt you a second time. The French and the Monty Python will come for you. All right.
Well, if I sent you guys some Australian adverts for our political parties, right, you guys would be clenching your assholes really tight. It's like, it's shit. It's crap. So, yeah. Think yourself lucky.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. Yeah.
If I
sent you guys some of the adverts that we've got on TV now, you guys would be clenching your assholes and thinking, "Please stay away from me." It's like that's how bad they are.
Oh.
Indeed. All right. So going back to Twitter for more terrible things, obviously. Yes. And then, yes, I'll be linking McGhee's Indiegogo a few times. You can go check out our fine comic book and see if you'd like to make that purchase that fine product. And speaking of fine... Oh, yes, the NAACP's talking about something. I'll continue. Because everything's misconstrued in politics these days. Speaking of politics, the odd position Daredevil is in with someone else, according to Don Cates, let me see, Daredevil versus Banner in Marvel Knights #6. Daredevil would know better than to put himself in an unsafe position like that could result in him dying. If you or the artist insist on using real fighting technique, please research proper execution. And I don't know about that, but that doesn't look like a fighting position to me. Just saying, that doesn't look like a, fighting position. Are you sure you research fighting and not something else? I don't know, maybe the Kama Sutra or the joys of sex. I mean, shit. I mean,
is something swallowing his head or what?
Oh, God. Marvel Comics, ladies and gentlemen. Marvel Comics. The state of comic books these days. And you wonder why comicsgate makes fun of things so much. And you wonder why I'm linking in the channel Indiegogo, the fine comic book, The Good Night by Crystal McGhee. It's because of shit like we just saw. So yes, if you actually want to get a decent comic book, maybe go check out after the show, and after you've clicked somewhere on YouTube, so I don't get that wacky penalty. Check out The Good Night. If you enjoy what you've seen, these panels, this comic book, the art style. Again, it's quite an interesting book. There you go. There's some more pictures of it. Yeah, it looks cool. There you go. All right, cool. So fun times had by all there. All right. Again, thank you very much, Crystal McGhee, for the interview, the impromptu interview with the fun bunch, also giving you fine questions, not just me. And yes, in the future, maybe a proper interview without the proper Jeremy and Mr. Peabody and Ron Davey all being trolls. I'm joking. I'm sure
didn't
you're
do
fine
anything.
people. No, I'm joking. You were proper. You were very proper, Jeremy. You were very respectful. I'm kidding. I'm joking.
That's okay. I was annoyed.
Did you seriously call her proper Jeremy?
Several times. God dang.
Wow.
Yeah, I'll be lucky if she's on again. Good thing she's nice. She might be.
If you made a female voice, that's what it sounded like.
Interesting.
Oh,
Yeah, and
good thing
I
your
was
singing
wrong.
is better than your
I was
ability to
wrong,
hear things.
and
Oh,
I need,
shit.
I need to be taken out to the back paddock and shot in the head.
Oh God, maybe not that extreme, but maybe a light spanking, sure.
I mean,
he might
that
enjoy
depends.
that
Did you-
though.
Did you break your leg?
break
Like,
my
I don't
leg.
know. I don't know. Isn't that what happens? You know, when a horse breaks their leg, you have to. It's over.
Okay,
no,
yeah, now
well,
I get what you're
well,
talking about. Yeah,
All I'm saying is I made a monumental mistake.
yeah.
I'm gonna have to-
Don't worry
oh my
about
God,
it.
I'm gonna have
It's
to look
cool.
back
It
at
was
this.
funny. It was funny. The first two
I'm gonna have
times.
to- I'm gonna have to watch this.
The
back.
first two times it was funny.
The last 10.
But no, she's
No, she was
She's
laughing.
the
Don't
same-
worry about it, man. It's fine. I'm just
Yep.
roasting you. Dang it! All right, moving along.
All right, but it's like but she was using the same phrasing. She talks exactly the same way.
Okay, we get it.
All right, moving along, ladies and gentlemen. All right, William Shatner, save us, please. Set your phasers to fun and join me this month for, oh God, set your phasers to fun, really. And join me this month for a screening of The Wrath of Khan. Khan! Akbar, snack and cakes indeed. On the big screen, followed by live conversation and Q&A. Let me see at the Dove, where is it? The Dove or the, I can't see, well, the Dovent Center, February 7th in Saginaw, and Old Nation Center, February 8th in Indianapolis. Okay, so he's taking it on tour. I'm sure CBS is fine with this, right, Shatner? Watch your ass. They sue everybody for the stupidest things. Watch your ass. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, he is definitely taking the Wrath of Khan on tour. Oh, God. I hope he sings a little. That'd be a bonus. Bill's the best. Alrighty, let's see what else we got. Being slow and careful here. Doug
he's coming
Tenaple,
to Columbus?
Jesus True Story. My God, oh my God, is that Doug with the hair? Wow. Yeah, he was definitely a '90s Nirvana kid. Jesus God, Doug
What?
Tenaple. Yeah, the
Ooh.
artist. Look at that. Look at that hair. No, we gotta turbo boost this.
Oh my God.
Let's see if there's a bigger version. Okay, there you go. '90s Doug Tenaple. Woo, doggy! He was really into the Nirvana. Wait, is that the full jean tuxedo? Jean t-shirt, the hat, the hair, oh my, the freaking pants. I
know what?
salute you,
it
Doug.
seems like
I
he's-
salute you. That's guts putting this out there publicly. Oh, God.
You know, the only person who can wear like a jean jacket and jeans is Marty McFly.
Oh, my God.
yes.
Oh, the humanity.
I think he's even
Yeah,
wearing
he-
like Nikes that are like the same. Is he? Huh.
Jesus.
Well, yeah, interesting.
Marty McFly, he pulled that shit off.
No, bye.
Mike has. Everyone's moving to Ohio. Really?
No, he was joking. Mike Esmiller's not moving to Ohio. He's joking.
I was gonna say like.
Yeah, that house is too tiny. He's got about 1 million kids. And
Oh,
this
yeah.
is a question posed to William Shatner. William Shatner, I would love to see you do a Broadway/Netflix one-man show with some stories, monologues, songs, and maybe a little soft shoe and a magic number thrown in. I know, interesting way to say things. It would be huge. I'd produce. It would go through the roof like a rocket man. What'd you say? And to that Shatner said, did it already and on Broadway. And my word, that's interesting stuff I've not heard before, but I kind of get what he's talking about. That's like saying, I'm guessing, maybe I'm wrong here. It's like, yeah, maybe a tap. Are you referring to tap dance? Then just say that. But yeah, gotta make fun of it just a little bit. And maybe a little soft shoe. Maybe, okay, I'm gonna guess a style of dance. That's my guess. Oh, God. Because everyone gets the references when they're that obscure, Jesus. All right, screw it. Moving along. Let's see what else. Oh, look, Transformers and Blaming War Campaign. There. Let my voluptuous bosom bring you comfort. I think that's one Transformer saying it to another, and of course the other War Campaign fun person says this is completely called for, and that seems to be Hot Rod. Oh, God. Holy humanity. But finest show aren't we having? Hey, what's up, Flipped Out? What's up, y'all posted now? Yes.
Hey, what's up, Flipped Out?
And yes, since I don't have the night bot, but it seems like I might have to bring it back from the dead. Hit the like button if you enjoy what you're seeing so far. Hit the dislike button if you don't like what you're seeing so far. Either way works because the YouTube algorithm is crazy like that. Oh, God, YouTube algorithm. And yes, if you actually enjoy what you're seeing, go ahead and subscribe. Sure, thank you very much if you do. Maybe click the bell if you want to catch every episode of this wild ride. Speaking of wild rides, Ethan Van Sciver. It's always the same types of professionals who attack comicsgate on a daily basis. Jesus, Ethan. All right, it's true. Legacy less has-beens and never wases. A who's who of who cares or ever cared. Broken, desperate weirdos who watch MSNBC and seethe with Jesus, Ethan. Paraphrasing here. Well, this is what he said, quoting him. And seethe with penisless rage over the changes they never saw coming. Alrighty, Ethan Van Sciver. My word. I wonder when he said that. Well, it was definitely today.
Oh my God! I thought for a second that
yesterday.
William Shatner had replied.
Yes, I know. It looked like it to me too. I was about to say.
Jesus, yes. Can you imagine?
Oh, that would be fucking hilarious if Shatner got in on the fun.
I just want to say something about DJ's voice. The range that you've got in your voice, I reckon if you sang, it would be amazing.
Well, yeah, my singing ability is not there. Well, as a joke, like Saturday Night Live, it's like Star Wars, nothing but Star Wars, nothing but your wars, nothing but
God, my ears.
It's terrible. I know exactly. It's not the same.
No. The fact is, you can crack your voice on cue. So you have the range. You can do it.
No, but I've never been trained in singing. One thing getting trained in voice acting, another thing getting trained in singing. I can't sing.
Neither was I.
It's bad. Yes, it's not good. It's not a pleasant singing voice, really.
That's okay, DJ.
And of course, I do it as a joke.
We will do a duet.
Oh, God, yes, and kill everyone's ears on the internet. No, it's one thing, the speaking voice, and press what, Mr. Movie Phone, and you're done, and all that fun stuff. But yeah, singing is a different animal. It's like you either have the pipes or you don't. And no, I don't have it, but I have it for, the voice acting.
That's okay. We can add in.
Everyone's got their own talent.
Jeremy will have three voices. Proper Jeremy.
Oh my God.
Proper Jeremy is the best singer of us three. That's true.
I don't know about that.
We will have to do that one day. Yeah.
Well, we'll figure it out.
Maybe.
Obviously, we're going to have to get somebody really drunk, and it's obviously not me since I just did it. Yes.
Yeah. No. When I'm drunk sing, it's not pleasant for anybody.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's the other thing. That's the other thing you prop up because you will be playing guitar.
Oh, really?
Oh, God, then it will be a disaster.
You can play guitar and sing at the same time, but you can. You just don't know you can.
Sure. And then let me see, what is this? Now Shatner saying yes to something else. He said yes to, just saw one of your IG posts, I'm going to guess Instagram posts. You have a Doberman? And that to that William Shatner said yes. But it had been really funny if the thing Ethan Van Sciver said had Shatner said yes there. Funny stuff that comes on the timeline. Speaking of funny stuff, Andy Worski says, Rip Ian, live show at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I may need to make some edits on episode 3. Ha 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 ha. All right. Let me see. And that was replying to a question from Ren. Not Ren, another Ren. Had sex. Okay, so Ren says. Ren says had sex last night, and the guy literally creamed me. Man, I was scared for a second. Thank God he reassured me that I can't get pregnant because the something is asleep. Close one. And to that, Andy Worski said, rest in peace, Ian, live show 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I may need to make some edits on episode 3. Ha ha ha. So hopefully it's not too porno-y, is what Andy Worski's referring to. Oh
DJ,
my.
Something.
Hey, see ya, Flipped Out. Yeah, Flipped Out saying bye to you, proper
see ya,
Jeremy and Brett
Flipped Out.
Newman. Yeah.
Bye.
See ya, man.
Okay. Anyways, DJ, I gotta ask you something.
Yeah.
What's a cream pie?
No, it's a delicious pastry. Let's go Google that. No, I'm not gonna Google that. Even though I have safe search on, it might still leak through something terrible.
That's not you wanting to know what a cream pie is.
No, you don't want to know that. No.
Emphasizing what cream pie is.
No. There's again,
No,
dessert
don't go into
flavoring thing version of that, and then there's the other one that Pornhub is the specialist on, and no.
Brent Newman is like, no, don't ask.
Yeah, don't ask.
No. Okay.
All right,
fine,
so Keemstar. All right, Keemstar says, I guess we know the reason at Still Gray didn't want to debate at Andy Worski on Drama Alert now. Sad, I still don't know why Ian was coming at me, though. I did nothing to him. Hopefully he will stop now. And this is quoting, says, hard pass, don't need anyone to monetize injustice happening to me. This drama has nothing to do with you or anybody else besides Andy and me, and it's regrettable that he's decided to involve the public over his paranoid delusions. I'm going to guess that's Ian Miles Chong saying that statement. Jesus, this is pretty loaded combo of stuff. Yeah, you pretty much gotta go see this on Twitter, ladies and gentlemen, after the show to see what the hell is freaking going on here. All right, okay. So, Ian Miles Chong replying to Keemstar. So it's quite the little series of tweets here. God dang it, I hate how Twitter organizes shit. All right, so Keemstar says to Ian Miles Chong, I'm inviting you both on Drama Alert to debate the current drama about the stolen or not stolen channel. To that, Ian Miles Chong says what I just said. Hard pass, don't need anyone to monetize injustice happening to me. This drama has nothing to do with you or anybody else besides Andy and me, and it's regrettable that he's decided to involve the public over his paranoid delusions. All right, and then to that, Keemstar stated, I guess we know the reason at Still Gray didn't want to debate at Andy Worski on Drama Alert now. Sad, I still don't know why Ian was coming at me, though. I did nothing to him. I did nothing. Nothing wrong. I did not hit her. I did not. Hopefully he will stop now. I was paraphrasing and joking at new satire, ladies and gentlemen. New satire. Parody, comedy, all that fun stuff. All right. And then to this, Mr. Anti-Bully stated, be careful, Keem. I hear this Ian guy will call the cops on people that upset him. All righty. That's what Mr. Anti-Bully says. Allegedly, disclaimer. Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, fine stuff going on the YouTubes with the big channels. They're really swinging their big something around, trying to see who's in charge of everything. And Riot Kitty says, oh, really? I mean, really now. I paraphrased Riot Kitty. That's wrong. Never paraphrased Riot Kitty. Riot Kitty said, really now. Speaking of fine channels, go check out the Riot Kitty. Check out all the channels in chat. Fun stuff like Magic Bullocks. He's got a fine little channel there where everyone that's in his chat makes fun of him. Or, sorry, I've been told. I'm joking, Magic Bullocks. I'm joking. I'm joking. And I have no clue what in the world. This must be some kind of slang. Jesus. Sounds like you want a Findus crispy celebrity. I don't know what that is, but I'm sure it's interesting. Cool.
What?
I'm gonna guess it's some kind of sex act, maybe? I don't know. I'll research that later.
What was it again?
Let me look up. Sounds like you want a Findus Crispy celebrity. I guess that's another way of saying cream pie, maybe, if that's what he's referring to. A Findus Crispy. Cool. And hopefully I don't get censored or claimed because they said something I have no clue what I'm saying. That's British slang. Go F yourself, YouTube. Come on. Let us say things. Freedom of speech, censorship. It's getting out of hand. Soon we won't be able to say you, or something like that because that'll be considered porn or offending someone. Oh, God. You and you. Oh, that's porn right there. Just saying you and you, that's porn. It's going to get to that point. Are we going to be able to say words anymore at some point? Jesus. All right, speaking of words and fun stuff, IndieCron. Yes, they've got many fine comic books and words on there. Creators of projects on IndieCron. Down to the wire for the launch. Take 5 minutes to submit your creator profile. There's got the link to that, and I'll probably put the link to that also in the description. All we need, square profile image, short bio, and social media links. And then he's sending it at Doug Naples, Kari Press, Cap White, Def Colorist, Martina Marcona. Pretty much all the creators make the fine comic books, the comicsgate section of things. All right, cool. There we go. And then other people retweeting it. All right, fun stuff. Fun stuff indeed. And there's a Jason Culture laughing at something. Let me see what he's doing. BuzzFeed is failing. Oh, no. No, BuzzFeed is failing, no. Who's going to be around to shame me for being male and then entice me to find out which Disney villain I'm most like? Yes, that is accurate if you know about the BuzzFeed, that fine news journalist establishment. So much integrity there at the BuzzFeed. Poor babies, a bunch of them are getting fired. Yes, speaking of people with some integrity, Marlon Brando, unlike fucking BuzzFeed. Let's see what else is fun. Oh, Edwin Boyette talking about, in France, comic books are serious business. At the Angeline International Comics Festival, there was a sense that the best days for comic books may be yet to come in the French-speaking. All right, and then they talk about it. All right, so a cool little article there. You can go check that out on Edwin Boyette's little feed on the Twitter. Let's see what else we got. Okay, no. Oh, God, it's not porn good, I was worried for a second, because you never know these days. All right, so which comic book is this crap from? All right, everyone is loving Daredevil's triangle choke in Marvel Knight #6. Glad to see more BJJ techniques in comics. I had Aspen Matthews transition from a triangle to an armbar back in 2017, so just saying, hashtag OG, all kidding aside, it adds a layer of realism, and I love this trend. Okay, cool. Yes, is this porn? I think Ethan Van Sciver would say at this point. What? How did you? And then let me see the next little panel. Let's see you try and strangle me with a broken arm. No, let go of my bracelet. It's going to break. Fiery hell, fuck, you gotta love comic books, ladies and gentlemen. Apparently that was in 2017. Living God, and this is why comicsgate exists. It's exactly why War Campaign exists. Your causality is quoting the Matrix. For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. And oh boy, is the fun that is the YouTube quite the opposite reaction. Oh my. Let me see what Riot Kitty says. Riot Kitty says, we won't be able to show pictures of coal miners anymore because apparently it's blackface. After that, Brett Newman says, Badoom Tish thought they were coders now. Yes, apparently all the failed comic book people over at the Marvel and DC might become coders because that's where the money's at. And yeah, that's not a joke. Or engineering pretty much as a job, because there's a serious lack of engineers on the planet because it's boring. That's why I know a few. They tell me all the time it's boring, but it pays well. Yes, everything can be porn if you let it, says somebody else in the chat. All right, cool. Let's see what else we got. All right, so that's pretty much the Twitter. I think, yeah, it's been about a good 2 hours. Hopefully, a fun times had by all indeed. Hit the like button, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Go check out Mike Angerhauser's stream. Maybe go check out the, who else is fun? Oh, yes, the Neurotic. I'm sure he's up soon. All right, so let me go start preparing for the outro. Fun. Yes, okay, let me get the links. And, of course, the Airwolf. Alrighty.
Go check out Papa Jimmy's stream, even though he's screwed up.
What? Oh, yeah. Go check out the Open Door policy. I just uploaded it this morning. It's a lot of fun. I hope make it in college, and then it was a fun experience. I'm really proud of it. So go check it out. Thank you for tuning in. On the stream, all I hear is music.
Broken? Broken? Alright, buddy. I'll see you later.
Alright. See you, dude. Bye.
No, we're not done yet. We're just outroing. Now I'm just going to plug your stuff now.
Still going?
Give him a moment.
All right. So yes, go check out the Proper Jeremy channel. Go check out Mr. Peabody, Frank of the Shawhat Wiener Dog Clan, Ron Davey. Fine guests as always. Fedorable popped in.
Nerderotic.com.
Welcome back to Nerderotic. My name is Gary
Alrighty.
Dickler, and I come to you from Nerderotic.com. And there's
Go
been
check
some
out the
crazy
Erotic
Star
channel.
Trek Discovery news over the
Fun
last
stuff all
72
over.
hours. And
All right, cool guys. Hopefully everyone had a fun time today. Hopefully you guys had fun. Proper Jeremy, Mr. Peabody. Thank you very much, Crystal McGhee, for coming on the show. Hopefully you had a fun and exciting time. Ignore Mr. Peabody, our resident funny person from Australia. He's just joking. Hopefully no one got insulted, and if they did, well, disclaimer as always, it's just a joke. Don't take it so serious.
He's Australian. Yeah.
So yes, go check out her fine comic book. The links will be in the description. I put them in chat.
Yep.
Cool stuff, guys. So hopefully you
Aussie,
enjoyed
but
what
we
you've
have
seen
that for a
today. Thank
reason.
you very much, guys.
You need that for a reason, because the Aussie doesn't know everything, and the Aussie doesn't understand certain things. So you have to teach the Aussie.
Oh, I'm liking what you have up here. This,
Yeah, indeed. Well, that's what pretty much the exit picture I always use, or more often than not. I'm gonna get a new one soon enough. So yes, check us out 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for either a video or live stream on Monday. So as always, Monday through Friday, you'll find some content on the DJD show on the channel. Around 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Something will happen probably around that time, within that hour, hopefully. I never know what's going to happen because internet or YouTube or some other fun stuff, who knows, maybe a meteor strike. I don't know. It's a wacky world indeed. Goodbye, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much.